We're on. We want to welcome you to Stuttgart, Arkansas. We do not know whether we'll get this game started on time. A severe thunderstorm is brewing to the southeast, and it's headed this way. We are under tarps. We're doing the best we can. You can certainly hear the wind. I can get under here where maybe you're not hearing so much wind. But David Black, and we've had a very, very hectic start to the evening that we'll talk about some other time. But thoughts and prayers with Ben Black. He's good. He's with us tonight, and he'll be on the broadcast hopefully here in just a little bit. But we're trying to fight off a thunderstorm, and we're trying to fight off internet connections, Wi-Fi connections, and it's just not a great time to start a football game. We're under a tarp. Hayden's going to try to get a microphone out. Is that enough, Hayden? I could pull you a little bit if you undid it and did it a little further. You want to undo that and see if you can come through here real quick?
Yep.
Okay, here we go. Pull that out. Right there. Pull that one out. Okay.
Captains meet at the center of the field.
All right, now.
We'll await the coin toss.
Don't know who's on, who's off. I'm trying. Golly gee. Woo. We chose to sit outside because there really wasn't enough room in the press box for us to operate with the crew that we have, and we're a big crowd on hand for Stuttgart. A few folks from Newport have made their way here. There'll be several hundred before the end of the contest. Guys, we're going to just do the very best that we can. It reminds me a lot of the Arkadelphia game back in, I don't remember what year, but when the rains came and it was blowing right in our face, and the breeze has been out of the north. The football field goes north to south, and it looked like that, I don't know who won the toss, but I know that Stuttgart's going to at least get the football to start the football game. And as long as there's not any lightning, we will play through a rainstorm, and we are protected. We are outside, but we are protected. Josh Nation, Anthony May, Ben Black, Hayden Schultz, David Black. Still good, guys? Okay.
All good, Dave.
Oh, we are battling the wind, the potential rain. Ben Black, how's it going?
Going, man.
We'll do the absolute best that we can, like David said. I mean, we've got a ball game here, and the Hootens actually had it picked the 4A game of the week. You know, Stuttgart, the 4A school. Hounds go on the road again to yet another big competition, being a team that beat the #1 team in the state. If you go by the Hootens rankings, Warren to open the season. I mean, it's not going to be any slouch. We all know about Cedric Hawkins and how good that guy is in the backfield, and they'll move him everywhere they can to get him the football.
Absolutely. Stuttgart's been, traditionally just a powerhouse, and a lot like Newport, just a good program, and it's going to be a good game tonight.
Well, the clouds look like they're coming right over us, but it doesn't look like there's much in front of us. Feel a little drop there. I think it'll be real quick. Rain, I don't think it's going to be a very long thing. That way we can get this tarp out of the way and get everything going. Guys, we've got an exciting football game, and it is action-packed with athletes on both sides of the field. And I know that you say who's going to win the trenches. That's what we always kind of say. Whoever wins the trenches is going to win this game, but it's going to be a dogfight tonight, David. I think that both defenses are going to have to step up here as Ricebirds hit the field here. A couple minutes away from kickoff.
Hayden, here's what I think. I just think that from Newport's side defensively, you're going to have to contain the running back, not going up the middle, but as he breaks to the outside and then gets him a little running room, the guy can cut on a dime and he can move from one direction to the next direction on one step. He's a tremendous athlete. And then on the other hand, Stuttgart's defense is going to have to, they're going to have to buckle down and try to stop that inside run and the little outside run also. With our running back, hey, there's nothing wrong with that running back we got either. He's a dandy in C.J. Young.
And I'd like to see the Hounds get a lot more kids involved. Last week it seemed like C.J. kind of held it down for the Hounds as far as in the rushing attack, 31 carries for over 240. I expect to see the Hounds try to get the ball to other people. Marshall goes down and you throw your game plan completely out of the window. and fall to a good BB team, and obviously hoping Marshall gets healthy and can come back sometime mid-season. But I think Tim Branham's going to draw some things, getting other guys to football. I think Dylan Braxton got the nod to the start at quarterback, a senior who's played in some big games already as a quarterback. So, I mean, he's a guy that, you know, talked to Coach Reardon. He said he played right guard in a junior high game one time. He played nose guard when we went to practice. I mean, the kid just wants to play football. And I love guys like that, you know, who are just gamers. And he gets up for a game like this, especially a Stuttgart team that's probably favored at 2 touchdowns, you would say, double digits for sure. So I think Dylan Braxton's going to be the difference maker tonight for the Hounds.
Hopefully he rises to the occasion, as Hayden Schultz says, and we can come out of here with a win. But there's no doubt Stuttgart is going to be a tough task for the Hounds. We're just going to underway here.
I was just going to say that we're going to have a really tough time getting ad copy, you know, to our folks. We'll just try to mention the advertisers as we go. Brought to you by George Kell Motor Company, Jackson's Funeral Home, White River Health, and Arkansas Steel Associates in the pregame. And, of course, First Community Bank will sponsor every kickoff. We'll do the very best that we can. We apologize to our advertisers. We're not in peril, but it looks like that it could be if it begins to rain. We're all tarped up. We're ready to go. You get 4 12-minute quarters to decide this non-conference winner. Hayden, it ought to be a dandy.
But, David, the last time, I know we talked about this Monday, last time I went to Stuttgart, it poured down rain, and the Hounds down 21-0. My senior year, and come back and won that game 22-21. I know I've told a lot of people that story this week, but it can be done here at Stuttgart. You can win a football game. I know Ben Black caught him a touchdown here and won a football game here. The Hounds are very capable of winning this football game. I think a lot of people are about to get a lot of respect here for the Hounds.
Absolutely, Hayden Schultz. And here is the kickoff. It's the First Community Bank kickoff, where banking comes first.
Stuttgart will set up shop around the 40, maybe the 41-yard line. Some great field position, and that's just honoring Hawkins back here. You're not going to kick it to that guy.
Well, we made the mistake last week of kicking it to Barker, and he kind of just made a good read on the football and came up and got it. So we're going to try to keep it out of the hands of the playmakers if at all possible.
Looks like Ridley's going to get the nod at a defensive end along with his brother, Big Abel Robinson, in the middle. And that's Jaden Godare at another defensive end for the Hounds.
Jeremiah Godare will not be playing this week on concussion protocol. Thought to maybe have had a concussion last week against BB.
Spearman and Nelson at the linebacker position. Here comes motion. Snap. Quarterback looks to throw on the very first play of scrimmage. Tries to get outside. No way. That's Davis on the tackle along with Spearman.
Also in there, Jaden Godare. Tremendous pressure there by the Hound defense. Good pursuit to bring the quarterback down. You put pressure on a guy like that, and he can't sit in the pocket and just read through his progressions. He's got to do that on the move, and that's tough to do.
And great coverage in the secondary by the Hounds.
Absolutely.
2nd and 14 now. Ball back to the 37-yard line here for the Ricebirds.
11.5 minutes to go here in the first quarter.
Snap. The handoff up the middle, and he's met.
Put him in the clubhouse, guys.
Once again, Tavares Davis, and a guy who's really stepped up for Coach Reardon at that outside linebacker position is Tavares Davis.
On the side for the Greyhounds.
Can the Hounds continue to do it for all 4 quarters? That's kind of been the question. The BB game, you know, you come out and you get the big stop. On a big 3rd down and 14 here, you got to limit the big play. On 3rd and 14, Hounds look to bring some pressure here. Motion out wide. Here's the snap. Quarterback looks as he throws it up. He's hit. How about an Oski there for Colin Cricht?
Hounds coming out, show to be pretty dominant. There's another big hit there. Tyler Ridley, and the quarterback is slow to get up.
Put Ridley in the clubhouse.
That's what I'm talking about. That was a big-time hit. Great coverage there by the secondary for the Hounds. Colin Cricht with an interception early here on the first drive of the football game. 10:41 to go. Hounds will take over near the 32-yard line in their own territory.
And I think the Hound defense is as good as I've ever seen. And I think that they're playing with a little chip on their shoulders. They're not getting the recognition I think they deserve on how good they've really played in their first 2 games. In 1st and 10, Braxton at quarterback. Here's a snap. How about Braxton calls his own number? Fights maybe gets a couple on the play.
Over the left side, tackle made for a gain of 1.
They're going to give him one, make it 2nd and 9 from the 34-yard line, it looks.
Designed quarterback run there from Braxton. Braxton looks confident back there.
He's a gamer, Ben, I'm telling you. No moment's too big for him. It's the snap. How about Braxton to throw? Got Crite open. Crite makes the guy miss. He's got a first down, a little bit more as Crite's still on his feet. He's going to get brought down near midfield, and finally they're going to blow whistles. They couldn't get him down. Goes out of bounds.
It's enough for a Gold Greenway Equipment Company first down. Check them out at goldgreenway.com. Clock will stop with 10 minutes to go.
Just a great pattern and just a bullet.
And what a move by Crite there after he makes the reception, just to make one guy miss. Then he gets a couple to miss, and just a great job of cutting that ball back inside and finding some green there.
That opens so much up on the offensive end with Kendall going long and along with CJ running the ball, because you got to still honor the run with Young. And on 1st and 10 from midfield.
He's yet to carry the football.
I think he's going to get it right here. What do you think, Ben? Snap up the middle. Big power run. Give him 9 on the play. That's Pollard in at tailback. They're going to mark it for a first down. Give Pollard 10.
It's another Greenway Equipment Company first down, a couple in a row on successive plays.
Hounds moving the ball really well here early.
Well, you go back to that Kylan Crite first down. That sets up the down, out, and down. Now they're going to be biting on that.
And Isaiah draws single coverage at the bottom.
I think we're coming down here.
Here's the snap, busted play as Braxton is hit in the backfield. He's going to be brought down for a loss. It's now Young will check back into the game. Boy, the huddle's real tight, you know, getting out, running to your spot. You know, I watched a little bit about the Booster Club, posted that on Facebook. Stan McKee, Coach Stan McKee, my great uncle, went and talked to the guys, talked a little bit about what it takes to be a state champion. As you know, he's seen a few state champions come through Newport. Well, the Hounds look fired up here. On 2nd down, Braxton looks to throw. He's got Spearman open in the flats, just comes up incomplete. You don't have to get it all here, but you'd like to pick up a good chunk. The 4th down and manageable, and I think the Hounds might go for if they can get some yards here.
Yeah, if they get them 6 or 7 yards, just cut that distance maybe in half. I think, like you said, Hayden, they're in 4th down territory. So
8:38 remaining here in the quarter. You see most of that. 3rd down and 13 coming up. Big play here, Hayden. They're all big plays.
Here's a snap, fake to Crite. Braxton rolling out. Looks to throw downfield, and it's picked off. Stuttgart going the other way. It's hit, big lick over there on the sideline by Spearman. Put him in the clubhouse for that.
We've seen some solid licks here as of early. Golly, that was a fathead collision of the week for sure, guys.
Well, it looked like he's going to Kendall just a little high, and Stuttgart picks it off and takes the other way. Got good field position yet again for Stuttgart.
Bank of England Mortgage Company presents a quick wrap-up at the conclusion of the game, and we'll have the M&P Insurance halftime report. Unity Health Newport Player of the Game, and the Subway and the Newport Walmart Coach Show at the conclusion of the broadcast. Robert Turner, Financial Advisor, brings you the Greyhound highlights every Tuesday night.
Tripp set down here at the bottom. Snap, give up the middle. How about Tyler Ridley along with B.J. Elston with a big stop there. No gain on the play.
Defensive front just been absolutely superb up to this point. You got some big, tough guys up there, Hayden Schultz, just going to create some havoc for those linebackers. They're going to give the linebacker, what I'm trying to say, they're going to give the linebackers an opportunity to come up and make a lick like that.
That's how David got All-State, because the D-line was so good, right, David?
Absolutely.
On 2nd and 11 now from the 44-yard line. Snap, fake, quarterback keep, calls his own number, tries to get outside, pushed out of bounds to be near the first down marker. Good play call there, Stuttgart, you know, selling out, not letting 6 go beat you.
Yeah, it's a good design play there. Quarterback around the end. Just going to be shy of the first down, looks to be a yard shy, so it's going to be 3rd down and 1 with 7:45 to go here in the first quarter. we have no score.
On third down, the give is to Hawkins. Tries to make a guy miss and does, and gets up down to around the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down for Stuttgart.
That's what that young man can do. He's just very agile. He can cut on a dime and just find space when there's nothing there. Clock moving, 7.5 to go. Here's the first quarter.
He's as good as back as I think I've seen in high school football. Now 1st and 10 from the 41. Gonna go back to him, trying to get outside. Cuts it back. He's going to be brought down from behind from Tavares Davis. Tavares comes from the backside, outside linebacker.
It's tough to make that play as the backside linebacker, but that just shows you that Davis can move.
Gives him 5, 2nd and 5 now. Kendall checks out. Noah Curtis checks in. There's another senior.
Good awareness by the Hound defense not to jump on the long count.
Snap and the give up the middle, and he's hit immediately. No gain on the play. Looks like Spearman along with Elston in on the tackle.
Football game brought to you by George Kell Motor Company's Merchants and Planners Bank, White River Health Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Clinic, State Farm Insurance Agent Andrew Roach, Eye Care RX Pharmacy, Dias Scrap Metal, and El Puente Restaurant.
Now 3rd down and 6. Stuttgart's going to go to the drawing board here.
6:15 to go, clock moving. We have no score.
Here's the snap, trying to get outside as Hawkins has nowhere to go, and it's going to be a big loss. Now 4th down and long. Maybe 4th and 11, Ben. And Stuttgart looks to bring on the punt team, but I'm not convinced.
Well, you can see anything here. They've got the ball across midfield. You know, you want to always draw first blood if you can. So, like you said, Hayden, don't throw anything out yet.
Nothing hurt.
We've got a man down here at the bottom of the screen. There we go.
Well, Josh Drennan just came up and he made that play.
Absolutely.
Set in the edge and made the play.
Nothing hurt after an interception when you get a stop. Here's the punt as it's punted away. Drennan's going to let it go into the end zone, and it does. The Hounds will get a little bit better field position.
That took a Greyhound bounce there, and the Hounds get to come out and start with some better field position. 5:27 to go. Hounds will take over in the 2nd possession of the ball game at the 25-yard line.
20 in high school.
20, excuse me.
I got to see my good friend Coach Neil Evans from the Harding Academy Wildcats and his crew. They're here tonight. We had hoped to try to make a little plan to get together before the game. It just didn't work out, but they're here scouting Stuttgart. They're off this week. They play Stuttgart not next week, but I think the next week after that. Great people.
Here's the snap. How about Young? Young up the middle. No gain on the play. It's 2nd and 10. Just like we were talking about Hawkins, you got to stop that guy. They've watched film and they said, we got to stop 3.
They're going to sell out on stopping Chris Young.
I guarantee it.
And they're going to have a time doing it, I believe, Hayden Schultz.
Guy nearing 500 rushing yards already in 2 games played. This will be the 3rd game.
Hello, Dr. Bennett.
On 2nd down, going to air it out to Kendall. Kendall tries to go for it, but we do have a flag on the play. Might be a defensive holding.
Pass is incomplete. For
there was some
penalty marker on the play.
Contact there. Not sure how they will rule this or who initiated the contact, but we will soon see.
Looks like it's going to get some Hounds, boys.
Holding. On the Ricebirds.
Call is against Stuttgart.
Not quite enough to move the chains.
Just shy of the 30-yard line.
It's going to be 2nd down and short with 4:53 to go. Here in the first quarter, we have no score.
And Stuttgart, a lot like we've seen, playing a lot of zero coverages. How about Braxton? sticks his head down. He's going to get a Greenway Equipment Company first down. Saw big Tyler Ridley with a pancake there. And that's something else, guys, I wanted to mention with the pancake blocks is McDonald's has said that they're going to give a McDouble to every kid that has a pancake in every game. So if a kid gets 5 pancake blocks, they're going to get 5 McDoubles.
Wow, that's awesome.
Pretty cool. Love it when they, the local businesses support the Hounds.
They're going to be giving away some McDoubles.
Yeah.
On 1st and 10. Snap. Give is to Young again. Young fights and gets a tough one.
C.J. Young, the ball carrier, tackled at the 35-yard line.
And up to the 35-yard line.
2 on the play, brings up 2nd down and 8.
Under 4 minutes to go. Clock moving here in the first quarter.
Weather holding off for the time being.
Hounds do huddle, but they break the huddle real quickly. It's almost, a no huddle with the way they get to the line here. The snap, Braxton rolling out to his left. A little down, out, down, throws it up to Kendall. Kendall with a beautiful snag.
Couldn't ask for a better throw and catch there. Braxton kind of signals Kendall to go on up on the down, out, and down. Just great awareness by him, and Kendall just makes a move and cuts downfield, and man, what a big first down there.
That's a Division I catch, boys.
Brought to you by Greenway Equipment Company in Newport.
And Ben, you hit it right, Braxton. It was going to be a quick out to him, and he just said, no, go ahead and take it on. Just go on up and make it a down, out, and down. And he did, and he put it on the money. That's a great throw and a great catch.
On the 45-yard line, Hounds moving the ball now.
3.5 to go. Clock will start on the snap of the football.
Malik Robinson and Spearman go in motion. How about a little toss play? Young has nowhere to go, and he's swallowed up in the backfield. It's going to be a loss. We do have a flag on the play.
Midfield, there is a penalty marker on the play. Legal shift is the indication on the Greyhounds.
Then the play should have never happened.
Well, I think that was one of those that wasn't a motion penalty. We lined up in the wrong formation, didn't have enough guys on the line of scrimmage, so they go ahead and play that one through.
I think they go ahead and decline this and make it second. About 16.
Penalty will be declined. And it will be 2nd down on the mark at the 49-yard line. Brings up 2nd down and long.
Hounds might have to throw the ball early on 1st down. Catch them off balance, guys. You've seen them selling out to the run on 1st down. The Hounds, you'd see that later in the game, maybe going to the air in 1st down.
Obviously, with a guy like C.J. Young, who's got near 500 rushing yards, you got to honor that. So that does open up the passing game.
Quick little reverse to Spearman, as Spearman's going to get up, and the ball was on the ground momentarily, but it looks like the Hounds do recover. Big play there for Spearman.
Big play and big break for the Hounds there to recover the football. It's going to make it 3rd down and 7 here. Under 3 minutes to go at 2:40, clock moving.
John G. Pennington in the house. 64 in your program, number 1 in your heart.
On 3rd down. Snap goes to Braxton. Braxton hit. Fights forward, gets down to inside the 40 to maybe the 39-yard line. Now a 4th down and manageable here.
Braxton the ball carrier.
4th and a short 4.
Well, the wind is blowing probably at 35, 40 miles per hour from the visitor side to our side. I mean, it's a gale, and if you punt, you know it's going to come this way.
And probably a good timeout here for the Hounds with 1:44 to go in the first quarter. Still no score.
And a football game brought to you by Newport Economic Development Commission, by Sonic Restaurant, White River Area Agency on Aging, C&M Ag Depot, Fathead Pizza Company, George Kell Motor Company, Two Chicks Florist and More, Merchants and Planners Insurance Services, Farmers Tire Mart, Norman Baker Pharmacy, Sam's Diner in downtown Newport, Arkansas, and then also by Fletcher Land Surveying, Unity Health Newport, Delta Trailer Manufacturing, the City of Newport and the Newport Recycling Center, and Dr. Gavin McDowell at Customized Vision Care along with ASU Newport. We'll have a word from ASU Newport coming up at the end of the first quarter. So Hayden, I exaggerated maybe on the wind, maybe 20 to 25. 40 would be blowing us off the top, wouldn't it?
Maybe a stretch there, David.
What do the Hounds do here?
I think you go to Crichton. Snap, looking to throw. Braxton going to air it out. He's got Crichton open. Crichton just couldn't find it.
Man, I like the call. We were so close there, but just couldn't convert on fourth down, so Stuttgart will take over.
Looked like Braxton had a little room maybe to run and try to get the first down, but saw Crichton was open. Crichton just gets a little mixed up there, and the Hounds do turn it over, so looks like a defensive ball game here. Both defenses pretty solid. Hounds gamble on fourth down and can't get it to come up with them. Stuttgart yet again with great field position near the 39-yard line. Snap, give us to Hawkins, makes a guy miss, lowers the shoulder. He'll be near midfield.
49-yard line of the Ricebirds. Christopher Young on the stop. Just short of the line of game, brings up second down and 1.
Second and short. Ball at the 48-yard line.
We do apologize for the wind.
Gotta watch the tight end here. Snap, quarterback calls his own number. He didn't get it there.
Tackle for no gain.
No gain, now third down and 1.
Davis on the stop. Third down and 1.
Davis again on another tackle. 40 seconds remaining here in the quarter. Third and short, Hayden. How about that defense? How about a fumble here?
Yeah, you got to watch the tight end. He is eligible down here at the bottom of your screen on third down, but I think they're going to 6. Give his to 6, bouncing it outside, puts his foot in the ground. It's going to go down to around the 45-yard line. That'll be enough to move the chains.
Not only does he have speed, Hayden, he's just quick from east to west as he is north to south.
For the Greyhounds. Result of the play in the first down, Ricebirds. Penalty marker before the snap.
Hounds look like they went a little early.
Could have been drawn off sides there. We'll see.
False start on the Ricebirds.
Stuttgart not happy with that one. Now back to midfield.
After the penalty, ball was marked at midfield, first and 15.
Now first and 15. This time will expire in the first quarter. Still no score here.
0-0 and a word from ASU coming right up.
It's time to roll. With a degree in diesel technology from ASU Newport, diesel trucks drive America's economy, and if you can fix it, you can start your career as a diesel technician. Diesel techs are in demand locally and nationwide, making good money with growth opportunity and job security. Enroll in an ASU Newport diesel technology program and start your rewarding career when you graduate. Register online at asun.edu. That's asun.edu. Enroll and start out at ASU Newport.
ASU Newport, boy, what a job those guys do, and taking care of the community there in Newport and the community support. We appreciate them so much. Hayden Schultz, we played one. We have no score.
1st and 15 now for the Ricebirds. Snap, hit in the backfield immediately. That's C.J. Young, first contact. Big Abel Robinson, Spearman, Godare in on the tackle.
Along with Elston.
What you like to see, a host of hounds coming in.
Absolutely, just great pursuit. Hounds just look prepared. And like you said, Hayden, playing with a little chip on their shoulder. They got something to prove.
2nd and 18, maybe 19.
Snap, gonna throw the screen pass down here. As Hounds just lose some containment. And a 1st down and more. As Brennan's gonna bring him down the inside the red zone. Hounds just bit inside. The guy goes around us. Good play, Stuttgart.
Hey, Stuttgart's got some playmakers as well. The game's not going to end at 0-0, guys, and we knew that coming in, so I expect to see.
With these 75-mile-an-hour winds, it might be.
Hey, you may be right.
Okay.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looks to throw. Can't find anybody open. Now he's going to put it on the ground. Pushed out of bounds near the 10-yard line.
Steps out of bounds near the 8-yard line. Gain of 9 on the play. Puts up 2nd down and 1.
Quarterback just had some pressure and had to roll outside of the pocket and just take what he could get there. It's going to be 2nd down and short for the Ricebirds.
Ball near the 8-yard line.
That play exemplifies about how well the secondary was playing then. Nobody to throw to. He kept directing traffic and couldn't get anybody open because the secondary was solid.
Snap, 6 hit, brought down. Big Abel in on the tackle.
Carries the football inside the 7-yard line.
He's inside the 7. Looks like he'll have enough for a 1st down. It'll be a 1st and goal now from the 6.
Result of the play is a 1st down, Ricebirds.
Greyhound boosters include Dr. Kelly McKinney, Mark Manning Shelter Insurance, Howard's Glass Company, Rick Bass, Lou Allen Family and Company, Doyle Family Farms, and Fletcher Land Survey.
Here's the snap. Quarterback calls his own number. Gonna walk in the end zone. Touchdown, Stuttgart.
Touchdown, Ricebirds. Landon Bellinger from 6 yards out for the Ricebirds score.
Just a good solid drive there by Stuttgart. Always exciting to play here when I got to play here. Hayden, you played here.
Well, it's a great atmosphere.
Kick is up, no good. No way.
Kick is good. Now out on the field. 10-11 to go in the 2nd quarter. Your score, Ricebirds 7.
Well, you were close, but
You
no
were
cigar.
You got it half right.
Guys, that ball wasn't in.
Churchman Building Center, Ace Hardware, one of our Greyhound boosters, Newport Food Mart, the Shell Station, Lonnie Hahn, the Pest Detective. Others include Temp Pro, the Laster Brothers, Blue Bridge Brews and Bakery, Bank of England Mortgage Company, Cable 15 TV, and the Greyhound family. Want to say thank you to our good friend, Miss Connie Waters and her family for the ongoing support for our youth programs, our schools, and our community. And you're appreciated by a lot of us in the community for what you do for all of us. Thank you, Connie.
Caroline Hoskin. Lake Koenig.
Looks kind of scary over there, doesn't it?
Thought they missed it.
Your juniors, Madison Brady.
Looking at the foiler that's over here in the end zone, it was to the left of it, and it's
Lita Heath.
5 yards left of the goalpost. But
Addison McCray.
anyway,
Lauren Robbins. Your sophomores. And
Ricebirds On top 7-0
Molly Maynard.
here early in the second.
Emily McKinney, your senior captain.
Hounds got to put some things together here. Get the ball rolling, get some points on the board.
And your coach, Larissa Ronnie.
Just a little squib. That's Pollard. Pollard's going to be hit right around the 35-yard line.
Looks like he fell forward to maybe the 36, where the Hounds will take over. Try to have an answer for that Stuttgart score.
Again, we're out in the elements, and the elements are not too bad as we speak, but they certainly look threatening. Back to the south and southeast and northeast and everywhere east of here.
Snap, the give is to Young. Young trying to get outside. He just refuses to go down and now does. Give him one on the play.
Played well there by Stuttgart. Young doing all he can, getting a yard there on the play.
I think it's so important that the Hounds put together a drive here, eat some clock, hopefully get points out of this drive. You need to kind of take back some of that momentum that you just gave up on the touchdown. But again, like Ben said earlier, we didn't expect this game to be 0-0 like we played in the first quarter.
Here's the snap, give is to Young. Young hits it full head of steam, and that's a Greenway Equipment Company first down.
He hit the hole and never looked back, Hayden. That's enough, like you said, for a Go Greenway Equipment first down.
Near midfield.
Lies comfortably on the 47.
Comfortably. Always like that terminology, that description, comfortably.
Big Abel in the ball game at the tackle.
I bet we run behind Abel.
Lake Robinson down there as well as the tight end. Here's the snap and a little reverse play, and Stuttgart doesn't look like they're falling for it. Crack gets none.
I'll tell you what he did there, Hayden. He could have been tackled in the backfield for a loss of about 4 and just made a quick move, and a guy just lost his footing and got it back to the line of scrimmage. Skies are black and cloudy.
About to get wet, boys. Hopefully for not too long. Snap, Braxton on 2nd and 10. Throws it out wide to Kendall. Kendall stiff arm and a first down.
Kendall on the reception from the Braxton pass.
Great throw there by Braxton. Just puts it right on the money for Kendall, and
Result of the play is the Greyhounds.
Kendall gets a Go Greenway Equipment Company first down.
Hounds putting some things together here. Snap. How about Young up the middle? Young, he just refuses to go down. He'll get a hard 6, maybe 7.
Good positive there for the Hounds.
And Rob that on the stop. Gain of 6 brings up 2nd down and 4.
2nd down and 4 for the Hounds here. Ball is on the 34-yard line. 7.5 to go. Clock moving here in the second quarter.
Fake Braxton.
Braxton keeps
Hit
the football.
around the 45. It looks like no gain on the play.
No gain on the play.
Stuttgart just selling out to the run.
3rd down.
Almost like they're saying, if you can beat us passing the ball, then go for it. But we're going to send everybody crashing down and try to create havoc inside.
We'll do 4-down territory.
We do want to thank Elliott Sides and George Kell Motor Company for the Starlink system. That is a tremendously good Wi-Fi system.
Snap, give is to Young. What a hole there. CJ finally goes down near the 21-yard line, and that's a big first down here for the Hounds.
Absolutely. You want to try to convert there and keep the chains rolling.
Result of the play.
Gold Greenway Equipment Company brings you all first downs. .6:15, clock moving. Hounds looking to the sideline for the play. Braxton gets the call. Hounds break the huddle and come to the line of scrimmage. Game clock at 6 minutes. Play clock down to 10.
Here's the snap. Braxton once again calls his own number. A big gain there, give him 8, maybe 9 on the play. So he's down inside the 15 to around the 14-yard line.
You know, when you run this type of offense, Hayden, where you've got a quarterback that can run and a running back that can tote it, you're kind of just in a crapshoot of who you're going to key on, and you just hope those guys are guessing wrong.
Hounds chewing some clock here as well, Ben. And they sold completely out on the run.
CJ Young is tackled in the backfield by Nate Coates for the Ricebirds. Loss on the play is to the 16-yard line.
Now the Hounds going the wrong way, now 3rd and 5.
We got a couple to get it here. Clock still moving.
Never been a good time for a dead call. So you could just see them, they were coming.
They were coming, absolutely.
Snap, Braxton looks to throw, goes out wide to Cricht, and comes up incomplete.
Cricht is incomplete. Contavious Daniels defending for the Ricebirds. That brings up 4th down. So
it's going to be a 4th down for the Hounds. Obviously, we're going to go for it here. We'll see what we elect to draw up.
On 4th down, snap, Braxton gonna throw it up to the end zone to Kendall, and we've got flags, and it looks like it's gonna be some pass interference.
So they'll bring it back to the line of scrimmage and penalize Stuttgart half the distance to the goal, to the 8, and it'll be a first down. If it is. And it is against the Ricebirds. We want to thank Stuttgart folks for great help that they offered us this week.
After the penalty, the ball is marked at the 8-yard line. And it is
helping us get set up. Always good to see him, a good friend, Coach Randy Deaton. Saw Coach Dawson Moser, Coach Dontrell Brown.
On 1st down, Braxton calls his own number.
We're good there. Let me look.
I think we're good, Dave.
Trying to get the radar pulled up now. It seems to be dissipating as it gets here, but, well, I say that, now you can see the raindrops across the way and the lights on the far side.
2nd and goal from the 6. Here it comes. Give is to Young. Young's going to get in the end zone. Touchdown, Greyhounds.
Huge answer there from the Hounds. To drive that ball, how far, where did we start at?
Near the 35-yard line. You can see people clearing out.
Unfortunately, the TV crew must remain.
Hounds look to go for 2 here. Here's the snap, Braxton rolling out. Oh, he's got Cricht wide open on the 2-point conversion, and it just comes up incomplete. 3:51 to go in the second quarter. Hounds trail 7-6. Just had the play for the 2-point drawn right up and just couldn't capitalize.
Josh, you good?
We're trying to get under tarps and all kinds of stuff. Whew. It's a little chilly.
I don't know how this is going to work, but we're going to try our best.
And it still remains every time I come to Stuttgart, it rains.
That's me hitting the microphone, and I apologize.
It's going to be a First Community Bank kickoff here, brought to you by First Community Bank of Newport. Online banking is done right. Rodriguez tees it up.
Pooch kick here. Ball on the ground. Stuttgart's going to jump on it.
Ticket falls on the Greyhounds kick.
They'll get it at the 37-yard line. 1st and 10 for Stuttgart.
As Forrest Gump said, this is big old fat rain. Big raindrops coming down here.
Nah, I'm good, Dave. My phone's in there, too. Zip back up, Dave.
Dave, my poncho's got a hole in it.
On 1st and 10, busted play here. Tries to get outside. Looks like no gain on the play for the quarterback. 2nd and 10, still from 37. Beautiful weather, boys.
Nothing like these Friday night lights, Hayden Schultz.
At least the equipment's dry.
3.5 to go, clock moving here. Stuttgart will play and come to the line of scrimmage. 25-second clock down to 8. Now at 5.
Guys, try to protect your microphone if you can.
2nd and 10, give us to Hawkins. He gets up near the 45-yard line.
Tackle near the 44-yard line.
Clock will continue to move, now under 3 minutes.
Beautiful night for football, Hayden. Hayden's trying to get all fixed up right here, and we're 3rd down at about 4 coming up. And a steady rainfall. Greyhounds line up off sides.
So they get the extra yardage? It's one or the other.
We line up off sides, they get 5, they needed 4. 1st down for Stuttgart.
That was after the play. Anyway, 1st and 10. Here's a snap. Quarterback nowhere to go. He's brought down in the backfield. Boris Davis, B.J. Elston, along with Tyler Ridley. Now 2nd and 12.
We'll have the Merchants and Planters halftime report, Ben. Tell Anthony, please. And then we'll have an interview with Jan Jackson from the Jackson's Funeral Home. At halftime. Rain lightens up somewhat. Well, big series here that hopefully the Hounds can hold.
Snap, give us to Hawkins. He's going to fight forward into Hound territory near the 45-yard line. Now 3rd down and 4. Guys, maybe the second half it won't rain and we can put up all the tarps. And
I'm going to the press box here in about minute 17. David Black has his poncho on.
Quarterback design run. There's a holding that they don't call, and it's going to be no gain on the play, and we have a late flag here from the White Hat.
I think that is the holding call that we thought they missed. Yeah, they got it.
Yeah, 10 seconds late. Now, do the Hounds decline here?
Well, bring up 4th down and 4. I think you got to take the 10 yards right here. Or 4th and...
Been a good day for a hat, boys. My forehead is drenched.
But your hair looks good, brother.
Thanks. So Anthony just giggles as he just laid under the tarp.
See there, I told you we should decline it. Well, you don't want to give these guys a couple of plays. You give them a couple, and
Well, you make them draw up their best play, and you hope that your best play is better than theirs.
Yeah, it might be a long count here in Stuttgart. Clock did start, so maybe they call a timeout. Never know. I always say watch the tight end. This quarterback steps up. He'll have enough for a first down and a little bit more as the Hounds gamble, and Stuttgart's going to go up another score.
Quarterback with tremendous speed and agility there. Makes the score 13-6 with 38 seconds to go.
And a block kick here.
I love it.
Is that 58 seconds?
38.
Sure.
Is it 58?
I don't know. I'm not
thought
sure.
it was
They've
under.
got some bulbs out. Good snap, hold, kick is up. That one was good. Now the Hounds trail by 8 here. 38 seconds. We got the score to call it there. How about a kick return? Hounds do get ball start the second half, so not completely out of it. Hounds maybe take one shot and see what they can come up with, and then possibly just go in at half trailing by 8.
How big would that be to get a score right here before the half?
Tremendous.
What do you expect Stuttgart to do here?
They're going to still do their squib kick that they did. Now, if our middleman Malik Robinson right here could catch it, maybe get it up near the 40, maybe the 45-yard line, feel a little bit better about our chances going for. But it looks like they might tee it up and try to kick it deep. You never know. Sure wouldn't want to kick it deep to 1 or 4. That's what they elect to do. Kendall catches it near the 9-yard line. Setting up the return is Kendall. Kendall holds on to the football and is going to be brought down around the 35-yard line.
Newport returns the Hosman kick to the 35-yard line, which is where they will take possession. First down at 10.
And now we'll see what the Hounds can draw up here before the half.
Well, I think Stuttgart's obviously going to be in a prevent here. Not try to get up the long ball, but I think you just take your chances and spread it out and chunk one up there, Hayden.
Ben, remind Anthony that M&P halftime segment. I'll call for that, and then after we do our little halftime report, we'll go to the Jackson's funeral home interview with Jan Jackson.
On 1st and 10, Braxton is hit in the backfield. There's a sack.
On the line of scrimmage at the 28-yard line by Cameron Harper.
And a big loss here.
Stuttgart.
And Stuttgart calls the timeout.
I guess they had 3, so they can get the football back, or at least if they can hold the Hounds, would have an opportunity to get it back. Rain just about quit.
Now 2nd and 15 from the 29. Give is to Young. Young is hit in the backfield, brought down. They want a timeout. That play only took 3 seconds.
No gain on the play. Now Gil Bradley on the stop. Timeout, Stuttgart.
Well, it would normally take a little more than that to hand it off and to tackle somebody. So when you're on the road, you expect that. It's no big deal.
About a play action here. Stuttgart's selling out on the run. Maybe not a bad time for it. Third down and 17 with 21 seconds to go in the half. Snap and the double reverse to Spearman. Spearman gets up near the 45-yard line. Does the Hounds call a timeout? It's a first down.
The ball carrier for the Greyhounds, tackled near the 45-yard line. Result of the play will
Timeout
be a
Hounds.
First down at 10.
Big play there by the Hounds to convert the first down. First down brought to you by Greenway Equipment Company of Newport. Check out all their inventory at GoGreenway.com.
Looks like the rain might come back here for a second.
And then the rains came again.
Newport.
Now what do you draw up here? He's possibly got 2 shots at the end zone.
You go for all of it here, though. Are they expecting us to take 2 shots, or they think we're going to try to get it all in one?
Our quarterback's checking into the game, it looks like. At a defensive back position.
He's got some wheels.
One of the better athletes on the field for both teams. Put him in a safety position. Snap, Braxton looking to throw. Airs it out.
Braxton's pass is incomplete, intended for Colin Wright.
It comes up incomplete now with 4 seconds.
Brings up second down at 10 for the Greyhounds. Ball marked at the 46-yard line.
Now one last shot at it. Can Braxton heave it 50 plus? Give is to Young. Young breaking outside. Young refusing to go down. And does inside the 30. And that's going to end your first half, where your Newport Greyhounds trail 14-6 on the road here with Stuttgart, as we'll take a quick break here to play the M&P ad.
Merchants and Planters Bank was founded in 1946 by farmers and business owners because they needed a community bank that knew them and understood their business. A lot has changed since then, but Merchants and Planters Bank is still employee-owned and operated, and we're still committed to knowing and understanding the needs of every customer we serve. Great rates, fast turnarounds, and experienced local bankers ready to work for you. That's why you should choose Merchants and Planners Bank. Stop in any of our 12 locations or contact us at mnpbank.com.
M&P Insurance halftime report. We thank those folks for doing what they do for Cable 15 TV. Fellas, it was kind of a tale of a couple of quarters, 0-0 at the end of one, and then 14-6 here at the half. Hounds looked like they were going to go in trailing 7-6, and they had a 4th and 4 play, and then those folks just made a great play and a great run, and it's 14-6 at the half. Any thoughts here for the first half, Hayden?
Ladies and gentlemen, for your halftime interview.
Yeah, I thought the Hounds played well. Had some struggles early, obviously on the offensive end, but I think they started getting some things going, and it seemed like right when the rain picked up is kind of when the air went out of it. But Hounds looking good on defense. Just a couple plays where they've just missed a few assignments, and a guy goes and makes an extra play. So the Hounds need to come out the second half, getting the ball, putting 6 on the board, and handling business, and keep playing hard-nosed defense.
Well, and what we'll do, whatever you have. If you've got the Jacksons one loaded, we'll do that. If not, we'll go ahead and run our intro ad set. We'll take a halftime break, but the halftime report brought to you by Merchants Planners Bank. Whatever you've got there, Anthony, will work. Opportunity to visit with Jan Jackson Maris. Good to see you again. How's Jan Jackson Maris?
I am wonderful, and it's good to be here with you and Linda.
Thank you so very much. We wanted to take an opportunity here at halftime of the football game to talk about Jackson's Funeral Home, and we at Cable 15 TV appreciate what you guys do for us to be able to come stream these football games and the things that you do for the community. First of all, just quickly, Jan, when it comes to the community, Jackson's Funeral Home and the community in our school, Jackson's Funeral Home is always there, and we thank you.
Absolutely anything that Jackson's Funeral Home is asked to do for the schools or for the kids, we've always done, because that was kind of my dad's philosophy. Without the children in those schools, we don't have a future, and so we are proud to support the schools. We want to talk a little bit about Jackson's Funeral Home and some of the changes that have occurred, and everybody obviously would be a surprise to tell anybody it's changed over the course of the last couple of years. But we're getting back to some sense of normalcy in funeral services and how we do those. But talk a little bit about that and the live streaming part. Well, I think people are more comfortable to come to services now and more comfortable to come to visitations and to be around other people, and masks are no longer required, so people who are uncomfortable in a mask don't feel frustrated at having to wear one, and people who want to wear a mask, then they wear a mask and nobody thinks anything of it. Just do what makes you comfortable now. Absolutely. And for a while it wasn't that way. I mean, we had rules and regulations to enforce, and we did our best to do that. It seems so strange to and this is what you do every day. It's what you do every day. And I've been to a bunch of funerals, but the continuing service from a professional side, it's just when you go to a Jackson's Funeral Home service, it's just different than any service you can go to in this world. And even through the toughest of times, the last couple of years during this COVID mess,
it was special to go to one of those. And
Thank you.
we thank you. We thank you so much. And live streaming, for those of us who couldn't attend funerals, it would just, a blessing that we could do those.
Because health gets in the way, work gets in the way. Sometimes people have children or grandchildren, and you just cannot attend. But you can still virtually attend. And you can still feel like you've honored that person in their life.
Tell me just a little bit before we get off here, and we wish the Greyhounds the best of luck here coming up in the second half and supporting all the hounds. But give a shout out to your dad and tell me the quick synopsis of the story of how we all got started, because I love the story. And for those of you who don't know, this is a good one, because a lot of people watch this that have never seen these programs before. How'd y'all get started?
Well, my grandfather had actually worked at the courthouse during the 30s, and he came about auditing some books through town, and the Newport Funeral Home was on Front Street. And he went in and started auditing their books, and the manager of the funeral home just stopped showing up. And I wish I knew who it was. I have no idea who it was at the time. And the funeral home was owned by Farmers Union Funeral Home in Jonesboro.
Okay.
And my granddaddy called the people at Farmers Union and said, your manager's quit showing up. And they said, well, Mr. Jackson, would you like to do that? And he said, I believe I would. And there's nobody alive except for a very few of us that remember him and remember his personality. And that's just who he was. I believe I will do that.
I believe I'll
you
just
know,
try that.
He taught school. He was a singing teacher. He was county treasurer. He was circuit clerk. He did everything under the shining sun. Even farmed a little bit. And he did everything. But he kept the funeral home open. Then when my dad got home from the war, he wanted to be a doctor. He had been a medic during the war, and he tried going to Fayetteville on his VA bill, and he said, I just couldn't concentrate. So he came home, and I'm sure now we think of it probably as PTSD.
Absolutely.
And then it was just you worked through it.
Right.
And there wasn't a name to it. There was not a name to it. So he came home because he wasn't making his grades and started working with Granddaddy at the funeral home. And that is it.
There you go.
And he went to mortuary school. They bought the funeral home in 46, I'm sorry. And the rest is history. We moved from Front Street downtown to the 1910 Malcolm Avenue. That was the red brick, low-slung building with the circle drive. And you can still, I've showed the guys here at the funeral home, you can still, if you'll drive down the highway and look, you can still see where it's cut out, where that circle drive was.
Right.
And I'm telling you, the worst trouble I could ever get in is if I pulled my car right up to that front door.
Wasn't where it's supposed to go, was it?
No, sir. You put your car over there.
Very interesting story. From that to where we are today. And
to remodeling in 82 and adding this building when they did. And then after my dad had done all the arches, the plans for that, and we added those, and we added the warehouse on the back, and
we added you what time full time? When did you come full time?
January 1986. I got married December 28th of 86, went on a honeymoon, and came to work.
Been working ever since.
Been working ever since.
Aren't you glad?
Now I do grandma.
You got to do grandma a little bit.
A little bit. A little bit extra.
That's right.
But it sure is, that's the best part of life.
Well, we at Cable 15 TV thank you, the Jackson's Funeral Home, all your employees and your people for what you do for us and what you do for the Newport Greyhounds and the community as a whole. Thank you, Miss Jan.
Thank you. We love Jackson County.
Second half action almost underway. It looks like it poured down rain the entire half and then finally stopped. I think no rain really benefits us. I think we're going to try to go through the air a couple times.
How about that wind?
97 mile an hour. Have you ever heard David say Grant threw 314 miles an hour? You know why now. I swear it's 300. We got second half action. Hounds looking to move the rock here a little bit.
And from an ad standpoint, we're just going to try to get through the game. You know, we just have to apologize. We're drenched up here where we are. And First Community Bank kickoff coming up. The Hounds will have the ball trailing 14-6 as we start the third quarter of action.
They elect to kick it deep. It's going to go over Kendall's head and bounce in the end zone. There's a touchback there for Stuttgart. Hounds will take over near the 20.
We often talk about how important it is for a guy that's kicking off, if he can kick it into the end zone, how difficult it makes the offense because they have to try to drive the ball 80 yards without mistakes to put a touchdown on the board. It's a difficult task at any level.
Big push here and get some things going. The Hounds are going to have to throw the football on first down.
It's a light rain.
Snap, give is to Young. Young give him a couple on the play.
It's near the 22-yard line.
The 22, second and 8 now.
Hounds will be at home this coming week against Truman and then home the next week against Quitman. Junior boys winning a big football game last night, 7-6, is that right?
That is correct.
Over Jonesboro MacArthur, a 7A school.
Yeah, the Hounds with a pick 6. And the extra point was good. Second down, Braxton looks to throw, tries to go to Kendall, and it's going to come up incomplete.
For the Ricebirds, brings up third down.
Now 3rd and 8 here for the Hounds.
Clock stops with 11:20 to go.
We'll remind everybody the game's brought to you by El Puente Mexican Restaurant, by Diaz Scrap Metal, by iCare RX Pharmacy, State Farm Insurance Agent Andrew Roach, the White River Health and Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Clinic, Merchants and Planners Bank, and George Kell Motor Company.
On 3rd down, looks like the Hounds moved a little early.
Timeout. Newport.
Hounds call a timeout. Excuse me.
Well, that'll give me an opportunity to go over some more of our sponsors and Newport Economic Development Commission, Sonic Drive-In in Newport, White River Area Agency on Aging, C&M Ag Depot, Fathead Pizza, one word, all caps, Two Chicks Florist and more, Merchants and Planners Insurance Services, Farmers Tire Mart where the rubber meets the road, Norman Baker Pharmacy. And always as a reminder, we've got the big hit of the week coming up from Fathead. Merchants and Planners Bank always brings you the first half recap. The Bank of England Mortgage Company presents a quick wrap-up at the conclusion of the game. And we'll be on the field for the Unity Health Newport Player of the Game in the Subway in Newport Walmart Coach Report. Unity Health Newport, Delta Trailer Manufacturing, the City of Newport, the Recycling Center, and Dr. Gavin McDowell at Customized Vision Care. Third and 8's a tough task.
Yeah, big 3rd and 8 here for the Hounds. Snap and the give is to Young. Young shoots out of there like a cannon, and it's a foot race, and it is going to go the distance. C.J. Young on 3rd down goes for 6.
78 big ones.
What a run, man. It's just like he just kept gaining and gaining and just getting right out in front of those guys. I mean, I thought they had him tackled.
How about that for some Bratcher real estate?
He definitely covered some real estate there.
78 yards worth for CJ.
CJ got all 80 there. Hounds started at the 20.
Hounds will obviously go for 2. You got to hope that you can get 1 out of 2 each time you do this. This will be our second opportunity and our second chance.
That's close to 50%.
Snap, Braxton dives out. It looks like he's in. 2-point conversion is good. We got a tie ball game here.
Well, as we said earlier, we knew it wasn't going to be 0-0 at the end of the contest. Hounds come out and do what they got to do to get points on the board and tie this thing up.
Well, you think when you've got 3rd and 8, you don't really know what you like. And then Chris Young just says, well, you like me, CJ. He says, you like me here, Coach. I'll take it 78 yards to the house, and he did just that.
Impressive.
Great run, good blocking, too.
Hounds got to come up with a big stop right here. Set the momentum early. Don't allow a big play on a return here and make them go 3 and out and punt it back to us. Another First Community Bank kickoff where community comes first as Andre Rodriguez tees it up. Trying to get outside here. And good coverage. Drennan almost had him down. He's going to be pushed out of bounds near midfield. Looks like Sampson along with Rodriguez on the tackle.
Tackled by Gray Rodriguez for the Greyhounds.
1st and 10, Ricebirds.
11:01 to go here in the 3rd quarter.
Marked at the 47-yard line of Stuttgart. 1st down at 10.
We'll put it at the 47 here. On 1st and 10. Snap, quarterback rolling out to his right, looking to throw. There's a big lick by Curry.
Belichick's pass is incomplete.
Put him in the clubhouse. I don't think it quite takes Spearman on that pick. Spearman leading the clubhouse right now.
Seen several big hits here tonight.
Fathead, one word, it's all caps, and we look for the Fathead hit of the week each and every week. Make sure we get it presented at the end of the game when we get down to the post-game show.
Hope everyone that didn't make the trips and join the broadcast.
Yeah, thanks everybody for watching.
If you didn't make the trip, you're missing a good one. On 2nd down, quarterback steps up in the pocket. He's hit immediately. That's B.J. Elston along with Tyler Ridley to bring him down for the sack.
Just great defense by the Hounds there.
Well, you can't let 3 get loose.
No, you got to keep him contained in that pocket, and then you got a backer coming there to help, and Hounds get it done there. 10.5 to go.
They saw something they liked. They're going quick. On 3rd and 11. Looking to throw. There's the screen. As Hawkins tries to get outside. How about Jaden Godare with a big tackle there to bring up a 4th down and a punting situation here for the Ricebirds. But I said it earlier, don't fall asleep. Might even have a hideout play here. You never know.
They've got one at the bottom down here. All right, we'll cover.
Looks like Kendall back deep for the Hounds. Good snap. Big boot. Going to hang it in the air for a long time. The Hounds don't elect to return it. The Hounds will take the ball around the 13-yard line. 1st and 10 Hounds.
It's a great punt. Just got the good bounce for Stuttgart. Hounds not afraid of going the long distance. They went 80 on their last drive. We'll see what happens here.
Big play action here on first down, guys.
I think the Hounds are chunking that rock, huh?
Hounds, if you have to break the huddle now, they do here on 1st and 10. Play clock under 10. Snap and the give is to Young. Makes the first guy miss. And how about C.J. Young? It's going to be another foot race for C.J. Young. 30, 20, 10. Hit inside the 5-yard line. How about 3 and white for the Hounds?
Well, I said it last week. When you need a big play, you get it to a playmaker. Just unbelievable run there by C.J. Young. Great job of blocking by the offensive line. I don't think he was touched, guys.
How many yards?
Started at the 13. We'll see where they mark him. It looks
like the 5. Yeah, they're right at the 5.
The 87 less 5. The 82. Pretty good, huh?
How about Young? Back-to-back runs.
That's incredible.
He's over 100 now.
Yeah, the last 2 runs.
Pretty close. I would say close to 2 now for the night. And how about Braxton? Just get behind that big old line as he's inside the 5 to around the 1.
So important that the Hounds finish the drive here.
You've got to put points on the board, David Black.
Guys, the air is out of this stadium right now. You can feel the momentum swinging to the Hounds.
Well, when a guy does what C.J. Young has done on the last 2 carries, I mean, it will let the air out of it.
How about all year thus far, Ben?
It's been incredible. He has had a great start, no doubt.
And this guy might get 1,000 before we play 5 games.
Under center.
Snap Braxton. Hit. I'll wait for the touchdown.
Huge score there by the Hounds. It's going to make the score 20-14 Newport. As I would assume we would go for 2 here.
What about 2 big answers to start the 3rd quarter?
That's going in, making adjustments, guys, and just willing your way. Just incredible is the word that keeps coming to mind. That is just absolutely incredible.
You got to put the foot down, though. You can't let up.
No.
It's a very good Stuttgart team, and 6 is very capable to go do it for them.
Hey, he could do it in 2 carries just as well.
Snap Braxton rolling out to his left, now steps up. And a big push. As it doesn't look like he got it. 2-point conversion, no good. Hounds lead here, first lead in the contest for the Greyhounds with 8:13 to go in the 3rd.
C.J. Young, the Hounds covered some real estate there.
Boy, did they not. Yeah, again, 87 yards. 87.
87.
Bratcher Real Estate. Check out all their listings at BratcherRealEstate1.com.
Ben Black, how's it going down there, brother?
I'm making it, Dave.
All right, man.
I'm fine too, David. Don't worry about me.
I knew you were, Hayden.
Because we knew you would be letting us know if you weren't.
All right, guys, I rode style to the game tonight. Got to ride in the Law Dog mobile.
Uh-oh.
Matt Duval and Superintendent John Bradley accompanied.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I mean.
You with the big dogs.
Yeah, you had a big upgrade.
I thought the mayor would be here to congratulate us when we walked in.
Well, he was. He called me and told me to tell you.
Oh, okay.
Congratulations.
Another First Community Bank kickoff. The Ricebirds yet again going to have good field position near the 44.
4-yard line. That's where the Ricebirds take possession, first down and 10.
Is that Tonio Phillips with the football there?
Tonio along with Jalen Pollard in on that tackle.
And trailed 7-0, 7-6, 14-6 at half. We tied it up after the 78-yard CJ run, and go ahead on the 1-yard sneak after the long run by CJ again.
What about a big turnover right here, guys?
I'll take that.
Another quarterback in the game. And immediately run with him.
He was the kid that scored the touchdown earlier on the pass.
Dante Clark, the ball carrier, tackled near the 47-yard line.
Second and 6. Give him 4 on the play. Near the 48-yard line. Here's the snap to give is to Hawkins. Hawkins tries to get outside and hit.
Cedric Hawkins carries the football over the right side, brought down just short of the line to gain.
They're going to say he's just short of a first down.
Bring up 3rd down and 1. Maybe a little less.
Stuttgart trying to do something different here. I don't think it's anything
Brings up 3rd down and 1.
that they've done necessarily wrong. It might be just the things that the Hounds have capitalized on a big 3rd down and short here. Give is to Hawkins. He goes up the middle. He has a first down and a lot more. So he's near the 35-yard line.
Near the 34-yard line.
Tonio Phillips in there on the tackle.
Tonio Phillips on the stop for the Greyhounds. The yardage will be announced for the first
Along with
down.
Matthew Riley.
Ricebirds.
Stuttgart on the move here, guys.
First and 10. Hit in the backfield. Feintzen gets a couple. Like Godare was there first, and Davis along with Elston in on the tackle.
Robinson on the stop for the Greyhounds.
2nd and 8 from the 32. Here's the snap, quarterback run. Breaks a couple. He gets near the 25, give him the 26-yard line. And Stuttgart right now moving the ball at will in between the tackles.
They better get Will out of there. Closer.
On 3rd down, the give is to Hawkins. Breaks through the line of scrimmage and will have enough for a first down inside the 15. Mark him at the 14.
Nothing fancy here from the Ricebirds.
Braxton checking in.
Good teams always make an answer when things aren't going well.
First and 10. The start quarterback checks in at outside linebacker.
Good discipline there by the Hound defense not to jump off sides.
Here's the snap. Ford trying to get outside, cutting it back up. So he's brought down near the 5. Just shy of a first down.
Denton in there with the tackle.
Brings up 2nd down and 1 for Stuttgart.
Yeah, I think Stuttgart's selling out on the run here. I mean, they're just going to keep pounding. Up the middle with Hawkins, and he's going to get in the end zone. Touchdown, Ricebirds.
5-11.
Ricebirds answer here. 5-yard run from Hawkins.
As we await the extra point. Good snap, hold, kick is up. And it is right through the middle, and Stuttgart regains the lead 21-20 with 5:11 to go here in the 3rd. Don't go away, folks. We have got a ball game.
What a ball game it has been thus far, Hayden Schultz. Hounds just got to come out. Like David Black said, good teams always answer.
Well, the Hounds with a couple of scores there Got us back from trailing 14-6 to up 20-14. Stuttgart answers with an excellent drive to make it 21-20. After the extra point kick with 5:11 to play here in the third quarter. Rain has stopped, and I think next time I'll try to fit us in the press box somewhere, guys. Get out in the elements.
Well, I think we weathered the storm. And
yeah, literally.
On the kick for the Ricebirds, Jack Austin.
.5:11 to go here in the third quarter. Stuttgart leads 21-20 as they kick off to the Greyhounds. Kendall back deep.
Kendall with a return. Kendall with a full head of steam. Isaiah Kendall, great return here. As we have a late flag, I don't know what it could be other than a hold.
Penalty marker on the play. Holding on the Greyhounds.
Unfortunate there for the Hounds.
Hounds will still have good field positions where the flag was thrown. That's not where I thought the flag was thrown, but still better than the 20.
Yeah, we'll take it at
We can take
34.
it 80. Quickly. 5:04 to go.
Jacob Ozier, Tyler Ridley, Abel Robinson, and Matthew Riley, Dalen Carter manning that offensive line. It's Braxton up the middle on the fake, and he's going to pick up 6.
It's a hard-earned 6 there.
A big push here from that old line. You got to win the point of attack if you want to run the football.
Got to have a little push from those guys up front. They've done a wonderful job all night long, all year long, really.
On second down. Here's the snap. The give is to Young. This time CJ's not going to get to go 80.
CJ Young, the ball carrier.
He's met now to be third down and short. Ball near the 42-yard line. Good push there. Matthew Riley trying to get behind a guy. Third down and short here for the Hounds. That took way too long to run. The Hounds will take a loss back to the 40.
Like you said, Hayden, the play just took a little longer to develop there than the Hounds would like. And Stuttgart played it pretty well. 3:17 to go. Clock moving here in the third quarter. Hounds trail 21-20 to the Ricebirds.
Just got to confirm this is C.J. Young's third game in a row with over 200 rushing yards. Also want to remind everybody, if you've not got anything going on tomorrow, go down and watch the free show, the wrestling show downtown.
Yeah, it ought to be awesome, man.
Yeah, got the coaches, Reardon, Coach Austin in. Big fourth down here for the Hounds.
Delay of game penalty for the Hounds. Nope, excuse me.
Makes it 4th and 9 now. Now the Hounds look to punt.
Ball marked at the 35-yard line. 4th down and 9.
2:41 to go here in the third quarter.
Looked like they still jumped. Braxton punts it away. It's going to go out at the 42-yard line.
The ball might have been partially blocked. Partially blocked?
Yeah, partial block. Fortunate to get that one off. 2:24 to go here in the third quarter.
Ball be marked at the 41-yard line where Stuttgart has possession. First down and 10.
Well, you just got to hope that your defense can make you some stops down the stretch right here. We're in the third quarter. Pretty good field position at the 41-yard line.
Noah Curtis in the game at a defensive back.
And Stuttgart going with their backup quarterback here. He breaks a tackle and she's going to be pushed out of bounds over midfield. They'll have a first down here at the 45. I think the Hounds got to sell out on the run until we've seen this guy throw the football.
So this is the running quarterback of the two. I don't think that this guy will throw the football any.
I don't think he's thrown one yet, has he? Hounds just got to find an answer.
Here's the snap to give this to 6. Going outside.
Yeah, holding on the corner and they didn't call it.
Holding.
Gain of 4 on the play, brings up second down, and gain of 5 on the play, brings up second down and 5. Stuttgart Medical Clinic, Stuttgart Rotary Club, Stuttgart Tire Service, Urgent Care, Stuttgart, and Wilkerson Jewelers. Thank you to these businesses and families for your generous support.
Now second and 5 from the 40. Give this to 4, keeps it on the ground, and he'll be just shy of the first down. Now third down and short here for the Ricebirds.
Just a patient run there by the quarterback. He just kind of takes his time getting around the end and finds some space and heads north.
Ron Spearman on the stop for the Greyhounds.
All sides play, the Hounds don't jump.
Good discipline there, guys.
Here's the snap. 6 is swallowed up in the backfield and then makes a guy miss and still on his feet. He's inside the 20 and a first down, a little bit more there for the Ricebirds.
Jaden Godare making the tackle in the secondary. Great effort by that young man there.
Guy's feisty.
He can put his foot in the ground with the best of them. I mean, that shifty move. Four stays on his feet, dives for the end zone just shy, and they'll have first and goal from the 1.
The result of the play is a first down, Ricebirds.
Under a minute to go with 55 seconds. Clock will be moving.
Here's the snap. 6 gets in the end zone. Touchdown, Stuttgart.
Give those guys credit. They just found something that was working for them. They stuck with it and come away with 6 there. Make it 27-20 as we await the extra point attempt.
After a couple of Newport scores, you get a couple of Stuttgart scores back to back.
Well, you knew these guys weren't going to go away, as well as the Hounds. It's going to be a great ball game as we wind down the third quarter, and we'll have 12 minutes and 41 seconds to determine a winner in this one, guys.
41 seconds to go in the third quarter. Your score. Ricebirds.
Still a one-score game at 28-20. Hounds a touchdown and 2-point conversion away from a potential tie here. After getting all wet, now I'm getting cold.
Well, your poncho looks good, brother.
Well, thank you, Ben.
The Stuttgart elect to kick deep again to Kendall.
That's the $64 question. Go ahead, Ben.
I would say that we're going to see a squibber or a little pooch kick here short. But we will see. 41 seconds remain here in the third quarter as Stuttgart tees it up.
Spearman still in the clubhouse. Hit of the week.
Kendall and Drennan back deep for the Hounds.
Just going to kick it out of bounds.
Penalty marker on the play.
There's a little flag over here. I don't know.
Well, 2 flags. Obviously, the one for it going out of bounds. And one by the official over here. Maybe that was the same.
I think we had a little extracurricular there. Maybe some.
Don't see it.
Well,
I was kind of with you, Ben.
maybe
Just
not.
where the flag was
it just
thrown,
wasn't.
it just seemed like
It was a little later than that flag,
After the penalty,
the first flag.
the 35-yard line where the
So here we go. 41 seconds to go in the third quarter.
Hounds trail by 8 here on the road at Stuttgart. Here is the snap. CJ is swallowed up in the backfield.
CJ Young ball carrier, tackled into backfield. For the Ricebirds.
CJ slow to get
Ball
up.
on the play is to the 30-yard line. 49-yard line.
Loss of 6.
Second down and 16. Now it's over 30.
I think the Hounds just take the quarter here.
We'll have an ASU
Doesn't look like we're going to.
break coming up.
And the time's up.
Yeah,
There you
somebody's
go.
got to notice that. We've played 3, 28-20 in favor of Stuttgart. Quick word from ASU.
You need a job, a future. So what should you do? Where should you go? At ASU Newport, the answer is just down the road. With 3 campuses tailored to different skill sets, ready to set you soaring with in-demand skills and unlimited earning potential. Our Newport campus features programs in diesel technology, agriculture technology, surgical technology, and more. Start your future now at ASU Newport, your community college.
And we are back. We've got 12 minutes to decide this thing. It's been back and forth. It was 7-0 Stuttgart at the early part of the second quarter. 7-6 after the Hounds scored and missed the 2-point conversion. And those guys go up with their extra point kick with 38 seconds to go in the half, made it 14-6. And the Hounds got the football to start the third quarter and got the long run from CJ. 20-14, and then another drive. Defense holds, get another drive, and get another touchdown. And then Stuttgart right back with a pair. A lot of scoring there in the third.
Second down and about 15 here. Here's the snap. The give is to Crite going outside. Nothing there. A big, big loss here for the Hounds.
He just lost his footing on the wet turf there. And things not going the way the Hounds want them to go at this point, Hayden.
23-yard line brings up a third and long. Officials timeout.
Looks like Crite's still down. I hope nothing serious with that young guy.
on the road in what we knew was going to be a We are back and 11:40 to play here in the football game, and I think we're going to be fine. It's third down in a chunk for the Hounds, about 22.
What do you call here? Snap, looks to throw. Braxton rolling out. Still on his feet. Braxton nowhere to go.
Braxton tackled after a short gain by Carson Connection, and he gained it to the 26-yard line. Brings up fourth down for the
Now
Greyhounds.
a big fourth down here. 4th and 20.
After the play, penalty marker.
We'll sort a penalty marker out after the play. Maybe.
After the play is over, hit ball unsportsmanlike conduct on the Greyhounds.
Now it's going the wrong direction here on this drive.
Those are ones that hurt the team.
Well, you're out here playing with a lot of emotion, and it's a very physical game. And it's easy to lose your cool, but you just got to try to.
Punt. And I don't know if it was blocked if we slipped, but Stuttgart's going to have great field position inside the 10.
Things not going well for the Hounds here. 10:35 to go. Stuttgart leads 28-20. It looks like they'll set up shop at about the 10-yard line. Maybe just inside the 10. They will spot it on the 10.
Well, guys, you're on the road. You're playing your heart out. Sometimes things don't go the way you plan them to go, but listen, we're playing a real good 4A football team that beat the Warren Lumberjacks.
Yeah, they're going to win a lot of football games this year.
And a timeout for the Greyhounds. I want to thank all of our great sponsors and who make all this happen, and our Sports Unleashed sponsors, most of the same folks. And we've had some issues with weather tonight, a little rain, but overall life's good, my friend.
Things don't always go your way in a football game, and when that adversity hits and what you do, how you answer to that and you respond is a testament to your character and your will to be the best that you can be. A lot of football left here with 10:35 to go in the fourth.
Something going their way right here. Snap, quarterback draw.
Deontay Clark, the ball carrier.
He
Brought
gets
down
down
the 7-yard line.
near the 7. 2nd and goal from there.
Under 10 minutes to go.
Snap, give us to Hawkins outside. Looks like a hold.
Center Dawkins ball carrier.
Just tackled go there. We've got another flag coming in over here on the backside.
Holding on the Ricebird.
And one from the back judge. Let's see what that one is.
Flag.
Hounds getting a break here as now the scoreboard shut off and shuts back on.
After the penalty, the ball is marked at 20-yard line.
Never seen that. Shut
It's
on, whatever.
second down from the 20 now.
Just kept shutting off and back on. Second and goal from the 20. We'll see if he can throw it. He does.
Lefty.
Right down near the 12-yard line.
Good coverage there by Brendan Curry.
Clutch pass is complete.
Third and goal from the 12.
That's the first pass we've seen from the backup quarterback.
You know, he didn't look great throwing the football. The only thing he did is look good enough to get it completed. He's a runner, but he made that one work. Now it's third down.
Snap, give this to 6. 6 is swallowed up by Brendo Curry.
Great effort there by Curry, along with Kendall in there to make the stop.
Fourth and goal from the 15. And it looks like Stuttgart's going to bring on the kicking team. This is what you wanted after the.
This is the break that we needed here. Wasn't a stop, but hey, that's positive. It's a positive for the Hounds.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Ben.
8:40 to go.
How about a block here? Obviously, don't jump off sides. Don't fall for a fake. Low snap, kick is up, and it is good. So now 31 to 20 with 8:27 to go in the fourth quarter.
How long was the field goal? 32, 33?
From the 15, David.
Scoreboard says the 14. Which would make it a what?
I was kind of thinking it's where he kicks it from.
Yeah.
So it wasn't a 14 or 15-yard field goal. So it was 15 and 7:22, 32-yarder. Correct?
Well, it wouldn't be a 15-yarder if the ball was at the 15.
I thought that's what you were trying to tell me.
8:27 to go.
All I know is if he kicked it from the 22, he gets a 32. Thank you, Donnie. 31 yards officially. I'm a good neighbor, Donnie Washam. The big 3 points for those guys.
Fielded around the 15. Kendall, and I see a late flag come in. Kendall yet again with another good return here for the Hounds.
Kendall returns the kick into Ricebird territory with a penalty marker.
I believe I just saw Coach Benny Reynolds jump over the bench. I'm serious. We're going to have to watch that on the replay. It looks like he stood flat-footed and Kendall was coming around the edge there. And I think he jumped over the bench.
Hounds are going to get backed up. 24-yard line. We'll start from there, Hayden. Greyhound boosters include Newport Food Mart Shell Station, great crispy crunchy chicken from Ali, Lonnie Hahn the Pest Detective. Folks, if you're looking for somebody that will help you with your termite policy or just spraying for bugs in general, I promise you the Pest Detective, they're the best people in the world to work with. They're locally owned. These guys are there. They're working in Newport and Jackson County. They're not a big company that tries to come in and take all your money from you. They're not associated with anybody except themselves. They do mine. They do Ben's. They do everybody in our family.
Had them there today.
Yeah, Lonnie Hahn at Termite Pest Control. Give him a call at 503-1800 and quit paying all that high dollar stuff that you do when you get a name brand termite company or bug company to come in and spray for you. I can promise you he can save you a bunch of money. Give him a chance.
And the quality is second to none, David. They show up on time. They do a good job every time he comes. The issues are resolved, whatever the case may be.
And he's local. I mean, he's a local guy.
Yeah, he owns and operates a business there in Newport, and we always like to support those local people.
Just to kind of give you an example, Hannah Black had a little issue that needed to get taken care of, and had one of the name brand companies come over and says, well, it's going to cost you $17,000 to get that fixed, and you need this, you need that, and more, and scared them to death. I called Lonnie, and Lonnie says, I've got a son-in-law that lives in Conway, runs a pest detective, and come find out it's Alex and Wesley Sullins, who I know well, who played baseball with Ben, Little League Baseball, and they came in and looked at it, and let me promise you, we saved almost $16,000 by just letting those guys come and look and go, no, you don't need all that stuff. You don't need this big machine. You don't need that. But here's what you do need. They sprayed for some bugs and got us going.
1st and 10. Snap is to Young. CJ up to around the 30.
CJ Young, the ball carrier.
Nice carry there by Young. Going to be close to a first down, but just shy, I'd say. What, 8-yard carry there maybe? No. Just give him 7.
Hounds trail by a couple of scores.
7:50 to go. Clock moving here.
8 on the play, brings up 2nd down and 2.
Don't count these Hounds out of it either.
That's absolutely correct, David Black. Not going to go away.
Snap, Braxton. 1st down and some more. So he gets up to around the 41-yard line. That's another Greenway Equipment Company 1st down.
Somebody gets a McDouble. I'm telling you.
Tackled at the 42-yard line. Result of the play is a Greyhound 1st down and 10.
You know, one time, Hayden, when I was broadcasting 30 years ago, I could usually tell who those guys were out there. But that's been a while ago. That's back when I was 36.
Fires it out to Kendall. Kendall with some room. Kendall across midfield into Ricebird territory at the 45-yard line.
It's going to be enough for a Greenway Equipment Company 1st down. Go greenway.com.
Result of the play, a Greyhound 1st down and 10.
We again thank Elliott Sides at George Kell Motor Company. For helping us with the broadcast.
Snap. Braxton again.
Taylor Braxton comes the football. Tackled near the 42-yard line.
Down to around the 42, giving 3, maybe 4 on the play.
Okay, coach on the stop for Stuttgart. Gain of 4 brings
That
up
Starlink
2nd down and 6.
RV that Elliott allowed us to use is a really cool piece of equipment.
It's a lifesaver, yeah.
Anywhere in the world.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter that you have Wi-Fi or Ethernet. It picks up its own signals from the satellites up in the sky, and you have really, really good internet with it.
On 2nd
Yeah, the
down
best. Excuse me.
from the 42. Braxton still looking to throw.
Got to throw it away.
Not good here for the Hounds. As lose the ball near the 38-yard line as it just slips through his hands.
Ball be fumbled out of bounds in Greyhound territory at the 42-yard line.
Bringing the ball back to the line of scrimmage, saying it was incomplete.
We'll take it.
Absolutely. What a break for the Hounds there.
Stuttgart's not liking this.
Moving on the field was an incomplete pass.
That's one of them Tom Brady tuck rule games.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 for the Greyhounds.
The GOAT.
3rd down here for the Hounds. Snap, Young. Young inside the 40. They're going to mark him shy of the 1st down. Here the 37.
Great push there from the guys up front.
Clock not a factor as we speak, but we have a Greyhound player momentarily shaken up, but he's up now.
Brings up 4th down and 1 for the Greyhounds.
Well, we talk about these big plays throughout the course of a football game. We got to go a little over a yard here.
Timeout here for Stuttgart.
Ben Black, you got 4th down and a little over a 1.
Timeout.
I mean, it's C.J. Young time, you would think.
Well, you would think everybody in the stadium knows it's coming. But hey, I don't think it matters.
I'm not so sure you don't
Tuck it.
dead call and then go under center and just get a quick push.
I like that. I like that. Hounds have to make it, obviously, to doesn't nullify any chances if you don't, but it certainly puts a damper on your hopes if you don't.
We've got 5 minutes to go. We've proven that we can score at the drop of a hat. There's plenty of time left at the moment for the Hounds.
Big 4th down here. Snap, Braxton. And they've got him marked short if that's the...
Billy Braxton keeps the football. Here's the line again.
Don't tell him the yard line.
If that's the mark, it looks like we're short.
Yeah, you have to get it past the 36. And I still don't see where the ball is marked. He's marked short of the 36.
Yeah, looking at the mark, we're short.
Timeout for Benjamin.
Huge play by the Stuttgart defense on 4th down and 1.
First down and 10. All ball at the Stuttgart 36-yard line.
Hounds with no timeouts left. 5 minutes to go. Got to have a fumble or some sort of turnover.
Hounds got the big break on what we thought was going to be a big loss. And then had a good play that we got down with 4th and 1. We just couldn't convert there. You have to give those guys a lot of credit for playing great defense. It's a quality football team here in the Stuttgart Ricebirds. It's tough to win down at Stuttgart.
Here's the snap. 4. Hit in the backfield, and a big loss there.
Jaden go there, helmet come off. Looks to be a little shaken up on the play.
It's going to bring up second down. 10 yards to go from the, or 12 yards to go.
Stuttgart. Okay, now they're looking like they're going to run some clock. They broke the huddle. I didn't think they were going to run any. On the counter play with Hawkins.
Not much there, maybe a yard.
Short gain on the play brings up third down.
So important that the Hounds don't have any timeouts remaining.
On third down and long here.
They ran as much time as they could off and called timeout with 1 second on the play clock. What do the Hounds got to do here, Hayden?
You got to hope for a big stop here. Obviously, Stuttgart's going to keep it on the ground. 4 or 6 will be getting the rock. And you got to go score quick, David. I mean, you got to possibly set up yourself with a good return. If you can, go return the thing for a touchdown. And with no timeouts, I mean, you can't kick deep to those guys. You have to have a onside kick and something go your way. And Hounds have yet to attempt a field goal or an extra point this year, so you would think the Hounds would need to go and score 2 touchdowns here. 3:30 to go. And they can run it inside 3 without even getting the first down. They break the huddle with a different quarterback. And they're going to throw it. Airs it long and comes up incomplete as far as Davis goes back there and drills the quarterback. And that's the best case scenario right there, that Stuttgart tries to throw the football.
Plays right into our hands, does it not, Ben Black?
Absolutely. I'll take it.
So 4th down in a punting situation with 3:25 to go, 3:20 something. We have the Unity Health Player of the Game.
They're not going to get this off. They somehow do. Not a great pun here for Stuttgart. Touching the inside the 40 to the 39.
So pretty good scenario here for the Hounds, even though trailing by 11.
The Hounds got 3:17 to go 61. On 1st and 10, Braxton looks to throw, goes to Kendall. Kendall with a first down, a little bit more. As Kendall finally goes down near the 36-yard line. That ball was almost picked off as Kendall goes up and gets it. What a play there. The clock's running and we can't snap the ball. Here's the snap. Braxton throws it out wide to Kendall, and he gets out of bounds.
Hounds got a little momentum here. Things going our way. The clock should stop on a first down to set the change, and it did not.
Well, our radio station's up there. You got to holler down there and say, come on, guys. Stop it when it's a first down.
Now 2nd down and about 5 here for the Hounds. 2:53 to go. Snap. Braxton looking to throw. He wants to go to Kendall. And there's the flag.
What a break.
He had him by the back of the jersey. A pass interference against Stuttgart.
Pass interference on the Ricebirds.
2:45 to go.
What are y'all doing?
You have to score quickly and without any timeouts. With 2:45 to go, and assume we're going to use a little time here.
Hounds are inside the 20. Looks to be around the 17 with 2:45 to go. Don't go away, folks.
For the Greyhounds.
Hey, defense!
As they go to Young.
CJ Young, the ball carrier. That's by Cameron Harper at the line of scrimmage. Short down on the play. Brings up second down and 8.
Hounds to go quick here. So we have not seen Krite check back into the game. Snap, give is to Young. Young inside the 10, still on his feet. Touchdown, Greyhounds.
He's amazing.
What a job there, guys, by the Hound front to push and create a hole for C.J. Young to get in there. Puts the Hounds 26. Stuttgart 31, Hounds 26. .216 to go.
A lot of fighting these Greyhounds.
Guys, they ran the football. This would be about the time that we would have caught the punt if they wouldn't have thrown it. As look to throw, Krite's back in, 2-point conversion good. Hounds trail 3 here on the road with 2:16 to go.
Well, in this situation, you have to onside kick. You have no choice because you can't. They can run their 3 plays and run out the clock and hold the ball before they run the 4th down. Or awfully close to it.
For the Hounds, guys.
You know, hey, listen. I mean, it's 31-28.
What a ball game.
We're on the road. We're playing Stuttgart.
Top 5 team in 4A.
Yeah. Listen, our kids are battling.
I'll say this, regardless of the outcome, I feel like we've gotten better each and every week that we've played.
Yeah, I agree.
And that's what you want in a in your non-conference schedule. That's why you schedule some teams that are bigger than you. You want to try to improve and get yourself ready for conference play, and that's exactly what the Hounds have done. They've improved and making big steps.
You know, sometimes people will say, well, you know, why did you do that on that situation? Or why did you do that? Well, and, you know, every play that you call, offensively and defensively, you're calling it for them to work. I mean, you've put in the time and the effort. You know what the other team's going to do, so you've put in the time and effort. So, listen, our kids have battled. We had a great opportunity last week. We have an opportunity here. You got to have some good luck here.
We're 2 guys short here. No, there we go.
Ball's not laid on a tee. It's laid on its side here. And a big First Community Bank kickoff here. Andre Rodriguez to tee it up for the Hounds.
I don't think he's going to kick it. I think the guy on this side is going to kick it. He did kick it.
It looks like we're offsides.
That's good. I guess they can decline it here, correct?
I think you can get one more attempt.
It should be dead ball because we were offside, so we are going to get an opportunity here. Another break for the Hounds. Well, we get some breaks. I'm going to head down that way, guys.
To the penalty, the ball will be placed at the 35-yard line, and we will re-kick.
him kick it. The Stuttgart jumps on it.
Recovers the onside kick. Cameron Harper with the recovery. And Stuttgart will take possession, first down and 10. Ball will mark at the Greyhounds 44-yard line.
What a game it's been, Hayden Schultz. Barring something crazy.
That might be a fumble. Hey, they might throw it. Regardless, what an effort here. The Hounds come on the road as 14-point dogs. Snap, give is to 6. And he's still on his feet. He's going to go walk into the end zone. And that's the only way we can honestly keep this game going, Ben.
Absolutely, Hayden. Got 2 minutes to go.
That's when I take the game. Yes, sir.
I'm just saying that they sit on it and knee it there. They take 3 knees and run the clock out. As the extra point is good. Still up 10, but what I'm saying by that, Ben, is
Hounds have a chance to go down.
Hounds have a chance to go score and then possibly set up another onside kick.
I got you. Absolutely.
Stuttgart sits on the ball there and then they don't score. They have absolutely no way to
game
win.
over.
Best case scenario right there, you get a fumble. I don't know why they ran a play.
Y'all better tackle somebody. There we go. You gotta wrap up, defense. This is not soccer.
Because you kick it deep here, Kendall, and he goes scores. I don't get what they're doing. Run the clock out, ball game's over. Whatever.
We'll take it, guys.
That's why I'm up here.
That's right.
I can assure you this, if I was on the sideline, this game would be over. They say Pooch kick it, goes out of bounds. And the Hounds will get the ball at the 35-yard line. Probably not a bad move there.
Well, the clock does not move.
Nope.
So it ain't over till it's over, Hayden.
Penalty was on the Ricebirds. Ball be marked at the 35-yard line, which is where the Greyhounds take possession. First down and 10.
First and 10, Braxton under pressure, and it's just going to throw this one out of bounds.
Braxton's pass is incomplete, intended for Kendall. Johnny Howard.
Nice reception there by Coach Brian Reardon.
Pressure for the Ricebirds. Second down and 10.
.158. Hounds trail by 10 here in the fourth.
Wrap up, wrap up.
Snap. The screen pass is to Young, and it's going to come up incomplete.
Braxton's pass is incomplete. Intended for C.J. Young.
Now 3rd down and 10.
Minute 53 to go.
Play clock under 5 now. Hounds do get it off, and Braxton looks to throw. Goes over the middle to C.J. Young, and C.J. Young will have enough for a 1st down.
Clock should stop and move the chains.
It does.
C.J. Young to the 47-yard line.
We got to get on the line of scrimmage, guys. Get the play and let's go.
Throws it out wide to Kendall. Kendall across midfield. It's hit out of bounds.
Braxton's pass is
Oh, no way.
Isaiah Kendall.
They let that coach talk him right into that.
Yeah,
Into
that was
Ricebirds
out of bounds.
ball marked at the 47-yard line. 2nd down.
Looks to throw, throws it out wide to Crichton, and it comes up incomplete.
Intended for Kyler Crichton. 3rd down.
Not all bad there. Clock stops with 1:07 to go. We gotta hurry, guys.
Break the huddle under 5. Somehow do get it off. Braxton somehow escapes and finds Kylan Crichton near the sideline as he's out of bounds inside the 25-yard line.
58 seconds to go here in the 4th quarter. Hounds moving the football.
Here's the snap. Braxton goes to the end zone. It's picked off. And Stuttgart going to try to return this. And near midfield and pushed out of bounds, and that will be the final nail in the coffin here for the Hounds. Hounds are going to fall here with 46 seconds to go. Yeah, you don't know. They might run it.
So all you can ask for, Hayden, is a chance. Hounds played exceptionally well tonight. Think they're going to throw it.
They do go to the knee, and
Stuttgart takes a knee at the 49-yard line of the Ricebirds. 2nd down.
they don't have to run another play unless they just want to. You don't have to run a play, guys. What a game here in Stuttgart. And the Hounds are going to fall 38-28. Hounds will go 1-2 now on the season. And we do have a home game next week against Truman. We'll have the Along with the Fathead collision of the week winner is Spearman. The big hit on the sideline, and we'll have we'll have a recap of the post game here. That's Bank of England Mortgage Company. And the Hounds do fall, and just a quick recap of the game: a 6-yard quarterback run with Braxton, from Stuttgart to start off the contest. Then C.J. Young caps it off with a score, making it 7-6, and then goes 14-6, and then a 14-14 with C.J. Young with a big run, and then a 20-14 with the quarterback sneak, an 87-yard drive that C.J. Young had. The back-to-back runs for Young, a 78 and 87. Go up 20-14, make it 20-14, and then goes 28-20 in Stuttgart's favor, and then they kick the field goal at the end of the game, make it 31-20, and that's going to be your post-game recap here. Hounds do fall. Great effort here by the Hounds. Had to go through the weather. I mean, it was pretty nasty here, the wind blowing early, but Hounds do fight against a very, very good 4A Stuttgart team, top 5 according to all the polls. And we'll take a time now and try to go down to David and get a player of the game show.
Unity Health Player of the Game, Dylan Braxton. He's our quarterback. He's our defensive linebacker. He's the defensive end. He's on special teams. He does it all. And my friend, you guys played gutless tonight. I mean, you guys were just everywhere on this football field. First of all, congratulations on your effort.
Thank you, sir.
Tell us a little bit about the ball game. You're coming on the road. You're playing a very good football team. Tell us about the game plan coming in and your first start for the year. How was that?
We were just coming to play ball because, we know they're not in our conference, but we just coming just like a regular conference game. But we did our best and what we had to do, but we still come out with the loss. But teamwork, everything.
Yeah, we came out with a loss, but let me tell you what, we lost the ball game early, and then we came back, and we were back in the game, and then we lost it again, and there's no chance to get back in the game. And our kids just kept fighting, and you guys just kept putting points on the board, and defense is playing good, and that's what it's all about. Talk a little bit about the coming from behind so much.
I don't know. When we was down at halftime, we was all thinking I think it was 8 years ago. It was in the same shoes, but they were down more. So we came back out, and we started to pick up game and stuff. And then we got in a situation over here on our offensive side, and then that just brought the team down. And then we all got back together and fought through that, and then kept working.
We'll get better this week. You got a big week of practice coming up. We get a couple of home games in a row. I'm looking forward to what this football team has in store for themselves. I'm looking forward to what we have in store for us as following Greyhounds. And I'll tell you what, we're going to make us a big run, and it's coming, Dylan.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations on the Unity Health Player of the Game, Dylan Braxton. All right, I got Coach when y'all are ready. Oh, we better do it right. I got Coach. We're ready. Yes, I guess we're ready. Hey, Coach, you ready? I'm ready. This is the Subway Coach Report. And Brian Reardon, let me tell you what, our football team was relentless tonight.
Absolutely, man. We came here, like I said, very front-heavy schedule. We did this for a reason. We battle-tested 3 weeks in a row, come down to the last place. 31-28, you get a chance for an onside kick with 2 minutes left. And after that last drive, there's no doubt in our mind, we get this, we're winning the ball game. And every kid they were staying positive. We had a little hiccup earlier, and they bowed up and held them that field goal, gave us a chance right there. We got a lot of cleaning up to do. Y'all know that. I know that. And like I said, we might be a team that don't click till week 7 or 8, and we're just taking our bumps and bruises right now. Hats off to a great Stuttgart team. I mean, number 6 was what I advertised. I mean, I told you, watch out for this guy. Our game plan worked in the first half, and he's just, it's just hard to stop a guy like that for 4 quarters. Kids got a little tired. A lot of guys going both ways right now. I think that'll pay off at the end of the year, though. And I mean, I don't want to ever lose. I'm not excited about losing, but I see a lot of positive.
Coach, there's a lot of positives in just, if nothing else and nothing alone, but effort from our kids. You get down, you're down at the half, and then all of a sudden you're up by a couple scores, and they get back, and then all of a sudden we're right back in it again. Our kids were just absolutely relentless, and I use the word, just staying after folks, and I'm as proud of that as I am anything on the road against a good quality football team.
Good quality football team, you'd say, yeah, that's being nice. That's a great football team. Don't be surprised that Coach Price will have them at the end of the year. He's going to be in the Final Four teams, I guarantee it. That's the way they roll. But super proud of it. And we knew, we talked about it earlier in the week, we knew we could play with them. I told you guys in that meeting, I said, I expect to win. And, again, it's another one of them games. I'm going to watch film and just kick myself and what decisions I made, coaches made. The kids are going to try to get better. Everybody's going to take responsibility. And that's what I like at the end of the game. A lot of kids want to talk and apologize for a little bit of a meltdown and apologize and to their teammates and promise they want to be family and we're going to move forward. It's not very fun right now losing two games in a row, but this is going to pay off in the long haul.
I just told Dylan that we're going to make a long run. We're going to get on a roll. We got a couple of home games coming up. We just need to go back to work.
Go back to work, man. It's a grind. Every season's a war, like I always say, and you got these battles and that you win some, you lose some. You just want to win a whole lot more than you lose, and at the end of the year, you just want to run through and win all of them. So that's the overall plan, man. We're trying to get better for conference play. Conference play is what matters.
We'll see you Monday night, my friend. And, congratulations on the effort tonight. We come up a little short on the scoreboard, but what a great football game that it was. And as always, go Hounds.
Appreciate it, man.